So, um, I planned on calling in and not going to work today, but I went because that's the responsible thing to do. Um, Yesterday, I planned on going out and getting a pregnancy test. I was recommended, sorry, I can't talk. I was recommended first response. But for whatever reason, when I got off work, our local shopping area, it was like some sort of power outage. So I couldn't like go to any of those stores. Um, so we went to like some new grocery store that opened up down the street, but they didn't have any pregnancy tests. So there was a Dollar Tree right there. So I just picked up like a really crappy, dollar store test. I got two of them actually. And my plan was still to get like the good brand. But I thought, well, what the heck, I'll get it and just see. So I took one last night and it said no. Okay. I didn't expect it to say yes just because of, I don't know, I feel as though because of my condition, not that I need to spend a lot of money on a pregnancy test, but I need something that's very sensitive, I guess. So I didn't really expect it to say yes. Today after work, I went out and I did get the first response test. I got like it's like a 2-pack. It's a test and confirm. So I guess one is just the standard 1 line, 2 line, positive, negative, and then the other one is like the smiley face, sad face thing or whatever. I'm just kind of sad actually. Um, I took a test and I got home. Now I know like they say you're supposed to like it's supposed to be like first mornings pee, before you eat or drink anything. But my husband was like, well, just go ahead and take one tonight. So I took one of them and it says no. I was starting to feel really bad and I felt as though the best thing for me to do would be to turn on the camera and do my video. I always talk about how I don't really have anything to say, or I feel like I'm talking about the same thing over and over again, but I'm feeling a bit down and my husband is at work, so I can't really talk to him. And the one other person who I usually would talk to, I was pretty late in responding to her message, so I think that she may be busy right now, but either way, I just needed an outlet, needed to talk, I guess, and I'm trying really hard not to cry. So I'll just talk about how I feel, I guess. We've been trying to get pregnant for a very long time now. And recently, I don't want to say that we weren't trying because we're always trying, but we weren't trying, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't like, oh, am I pregnant? Oh, am I pregnant? It's just like I started having some weird symptoms, and someone pointed out to me, like, hey, are you pregnant? And I was like, I don't think so. I don't know. And then my husband was like, hey, are you pregnant? And then I started thinking about how weird I've been feeling. I was like nauseous for days at a time, little mood swings, stuff like that. And then there was one day I was at work and I wasn't feeling good at all. I was just feeling really run down. My stomach was bothering me a bit, but it was more so like just all over. And my boss saw that I was like feeling weird. Now, one thing I have to point out is my boss is a sweetheart. I absolutely love her, and she adores our family, and she wants us to have a baby so bad. You know, she even gave me some tips. She used to be an RN, so she has like a lot of tips and stuff, and she's aware of my condition, which is a rare thing for me. You know, it's very rare that I, you know, mention my condition to somebody and they're like, "Oh, I know what that is," without me having to explain what it is. So, you know, she was just giving a lot of tips and stuff, and she's just like pro us having a baby, and so much so that she's already named herself as the baby's Nina, you know, aka like grandmother, and she's gonna spoil her, and it's really sweet. And she's like, "Hey, are you pregnant?" And I'm like, I don't know. I had my assistant manager, "Hey, are you pregnant?" I don't know. So concerned that she actually drove me home. They made me take the rest of the day off. And like everybody at work is just like excited about the idea of me having a baby. And don't get me wrong, I want a baby so bad. And, you know, my husband wants a baby. And, you know, this is a thing that we want, you know. But because I've never had positive results, or I haven't had a pregnancy that stuck, or just success at all in that area, I try not to get myself hyped up about the idea until I have confirmation. The sad part is I've never had confirmation. The times, I think it was like maybe 2 times where I was actually pregnant, I only found out I was pregnant because I had a miscarriage. I've never had a positive result with any type of at-home pregnancy test I've ever taken. I've never had a positive result being tested at the doctor's office or at the hospital. And it's been interesting having so many people on our team and people supporting the idea of us having a baby, so many people wanting us to have a baby, so many people claiming our baby before the baby's even here, before we are even sure if we've successfully conceived or not. And I've been having a hard time accepting all of this love because I'm not used to that. You know, even my own family, I have very few family members who I'm close. I'm close with my mom and my siblings. And, you know, my mom's mother. But other than that, I don't have a lot of family support. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't really have any friends, you know. That's not fair to say. I have a friend, but I look at her more so as a sister. So I don't say like, "Oh, that's my friend." You know, it's way more than that. But I don't have, you know, casual friends. I don't have, you know, I just don't, you know, it's I have a very small circle, and I'm not complaining about that. I'm very happy with my small circle because it's a very strong circle, but I'm not used to having people care about me, you know, people wanting something that means so much to me. And it's been hard for me to accept this love and accept them wanting it so much, and accepting the possibility, because every time I have thought, wow, I really think that this is what's going on, I've never had positive results. And I think I warmed up to the idea the last few days, and I finally went and tested and everything, and to get a negative result, I have to be honest, I didn't expect a positive result, but at the same time, I thought I had a higher chance of getting a positive result this time than any other time, just because of the way I've been feeling. And it's that feeling of almost knowing the outcome, but hoping so much for a different outcome, but you're still hurt by the outcome that you almost knew was going to be the outcome. And another reason why I thought this time may be different is because, you know, again, it wasn't something we were keeping track with. We weren't trying hard. It was just like, wow, maybe because we weren't trying, here we go, you know? And I'm trying not to be sad, be depressed about it, because this isn't uncommon for me, you know? it would have been a shocker if it actually said yes, but I've never gotten a yes, so you would think I would be used to it by now. And we still, the original plan anyway was to go to see my OBGYN and get Clomid, get Provera, and to help our chances in getting pregnant. And that's still going to be the goal, still something we do, and I will. I just feel a bit bad. I still feel weird. My stomach's still weird. I'm still feeling nauseous and stuff. Maybe I just have some kind of bug. I don't know. But I thought that it would be better to talk about it here than to be left alone with my thoughts. Still recording. I wanted it to stop. This is so weird for me because I'm so used to like hiding my feelings a lot. So it's a big deal for me to be on camera. I'm scared. I have an amazing husband, and I want to give him everything because he deserves so much, and I do everything that I can for him. Everything that he wants, everything that he needs, things that I feel like he would enjoy, things I feel like he needs. And I know he appreciates it. And that makes me happy to know that he's happy. And I'm scared because I fear that there's one thing that I can't give him. And that devastates me. It's like, I want a baby. I would love to have a baby. And as much as I would love to have a baby, if I were never able to bear a child, I could live with that. But what hurts me is the thought that I can't give my husband something. That one thing that I can't do for him that I know he wants more than anything in the world. No matter how many gifts or how many meals I cook, how many massages I give him, how much I clean the house, and anything else he enjoys, I can't give him that one thing, and that scares me. And it makes me sad. And it doesn't make it easier when I see so many women who just pop out babies. I see so many women who don't even want children. And it can be discouraging. And I don't know. This is just hard for me. It's always hard when I think and then the outcome is negative. I think it's a big reason why I don't get my hopes up and I don't, get excited. I have literally dozens of people just, oh my gosh, I hope you're pregnant, I hope you're pregnant. And it's so sweet and it's so encouraging. But I can never accept that possibility or, go into it, expecting a positive outcome because I've never gotten a positive outcome. And that's not me saying that
when I think that I am, I'm just like, oh no, I couldn't be, so I don't explore that option. I always explore the option, but it's always the same outcome. And I've heard success stories, and I've seen it all, I have, but it just makes me feel like something's wrong with me. I don't know, maybe I'm not eating as good as I should. I know I don't eat as good as I should. Maybe that'll help, or maybe I could lose some weight, or maybe there's some type of medication that can help. Um, but the things that I've been doing don't seem to be helping. And I know my husband's happy. And I know if we never have any more children, he'll be happy, but it'll always be that feeling of there's something that I can't give my husband. And that devastates me because it's what we want the most. And this is hard. It makes me feel like a failure. And I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to feel like a failure. Maybe there's more research that I can do. You can find out something I know I already know, something I haven't already researched. It's that one thing that I haven't been able to give my husband since the day we've met. And we've been trying more since we got married, of course, but it's something we've always wanted. It's been 8 years now, and I still can't give that to him. And I want to so bad.